Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice. For today's Divinely Guided Rune reading, we're getting used to that ebb and flow of things, aren't we? We had a lot going on this last week. The week before that, not so much. The week before that, even a lot. So this week, again, not so much. Next week, we're going to have a little bit more. So again, just take this time to really focus on your divinely guided path. If you'd like any divinely guided rune readings for me personally, if you'd like any of the rune sets or jewelry that you see on the channel, please use the links below. Also, more information in the description box below for any astrological information. Let's jump into your divinely guided rune reading here for this week without further ado.
Greetings, Capricorn, and welcome to your Divinely Guided Rune reading here for the week. Let's jump right on in and get a rune for your energetic past. Right away, we have Awaz. Awaz here is the rune of toughness, stability, endurance. This is that squirrel that runs up and down Yggdrasil, the tree of life, between the serpent and the great condor spirit, relaying the balancing information, the balance between them both. All right, so this is beautiful stuff. This is really toughness, flexibility, rigidity, also along with that. Just really knowing when and how to do that. Remember, when we're flexing too much or not enough, we can snap our branches off, become Isa, stuck, frozen, rigid, repeating life lessons. Okay, you could have had aspects of that here coming from your past, being challenged in aspects of this. But you see, as you flex a bit more, you can kind of get glimpses of the sun on the other side of those branches as they sway in the wind, right? And you get that sun, the sawilo, the successful vitality, life-giving energy that thaws out the ice, that gives us that abundant, life-giving energy. So this is calling us to endure, be like that yew branch, Y-E-W, from that ash tree, from Yggdrasil, right, from the tree of life, to be on the axis of it all, knowing how to spin one direction or another, being pivotal, able to pivot, and able to be flexible, and endure. So lots of that. That could be demanding from the past too, and it can be tiring, and it can be the good fight too for us. So in the now energies, we have Ansus. Ansus here is the antenna rune. It's the rune of communication. It's the rune of divine downloads, prophetic dream work. It's a lot of easy meditation for you right now. Prophetic dreams. Dreams are a lot easier for you to remember right now. You could be like remembering, having more vivid dreams, astral travel, deja vu moments, prophetic dreams, premonition dreams. A lot of your clair abilities could be enhanced or even just imparted to you at this time as well. So taking what resonates, leaving what doesn't. This is a lot of information to process, right? But coming from this endurance, you're kind of knowing kind of how to navigate a lot more of that information, or at least you're thinking you do. Knowing how to disseminate all the different downloads you're getting. All right. I kind of peeked at that rune, so I want to not peek. So I put it back and I shuffled again. So energetic near future here. Yeah, Sawilo in the near future. Look at that. So, like I said, you get to kind of see the peak of the sun as we endure. You have that communication that leads to that Sawilo, the beautiful sun rune in your energetic near future here. So Sawilo in the future here, the sun. You're called to embody this energy in the near future. Or this could be also just like having that Midas touch, that you can do no wrong kind of energy. Like everything you touch turns to gold. But this is more the sun's light, that everything it touches, it's blessed. It gives radiation too, like that life-giving energy, all the feel-good chemicals that we get from getting the sun's light, the light codes, right? Endorphins, things like that. Okay, natural vitality, natural success, abundance, The sun doesn't care who it gives its light to, it just gives its light away. It's beautiful. It blesses everybody. And so you're called to be in that sort of abundance when you experience it too. The wise man knows that abundance can come or go. So he shares it with everyone whenever he has it. Isn't that beautiful? So in the energetic influence of the now, you have Uruz. Uruz here is the ox rune. That's the grounding energy. This is very, very grounded. Whenever we have those lines again down, that's like tuning in, grounding in that energy, grounding that energy. This is a little slow to start off, but it gains that momentum going down the hill and it gets really going. And so you're kind of on this momentum kind of journey right now. You're kind of looking at aspects too of how do I stay grounded throughout this, through getting all these downloads? How do I stay healthy throughout all of this? Am I receiving healthy communication? Am I communicating in healthy ways? Okay, beautiful things to look at here. So Urus is more that you're under that influence, like, is that energetically healthy for me? That's really beautiful. And your advice for the now, advice, Dorisas. Dorisas is Thor's hammer, or the thorn or the giant. I would usually, a lot of readers go with Dorisas as Thor's hammer, so I will use Thor's hammer. That's Mjolnir. So it's like that lightning quick strike, right? It goes super fast and it always hits its mark, and it's always true. So this can build, it can destroy, or it can protect, and the choice is always up to you. Now, Theresas is that call for action. Now, with these you're under the influences of having to stay grounded and healthy, and with this momentum, this speeding up energy, and you're called to take this action to build, destroy, or protect, whatever that is. You know how to do this from enduring. You've already seen several aspects of this, so you know exactly where to go to get to this Sawilo here. All right. So what do you have in your energetic outcome here, though? What actions do you need to take? Let me know in the comments below. What actions are you taking right now to get to your Sawilo? That'd be beautiful to hear. What do you have in your outcome? You have more balance of, needs, constraints, limitations. This is Naldis. Now, through resource into all these, through your actions, you're learning what your actual needs versus your wants are, what your actual limitations are versus your perceived limitations. You're kind of putting yourself to the test, kind of thing. So with Naldis, you're going down this path, and now this log is blocking your path, and you have to address it fully in order to transmute it into what you want to move forward. Okay, so with this hammer, what are you going to do with this, right? For this, you get the outcome of a balance of what is an actual want versus an actual need. What will get you from point A to point B without wasting your energy or being a distraction from your divinely guided divine source blueprint, right? From your mission, from your divine self. Right, to stay on your path, right? What are you building? What are you destroying? What are you protecting? But here in the upcoming energies here, Sawilo, you're really growing. I think you're just building. You're just being your awesome self. You're just looking for that direction right now, and what direction to build, and what are your limits in that building. And what exactly is it that you can build? Literally, your imagination is the limit. A lot of people say the sky is the limit. Nah, brah. Your imagination is the limit. All right, now let's get a card of clarity from the messages from the Fairies Oracle deck. The fairies are divinely guided creatures who also love to assist us in our journeys. So, fairies, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for Capricorn here for this week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to take the first card. Spring. So either right now or in a year from now, your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. All right, Capricorn, let's read more about this spring card. Again, as a reminder here, right down below, your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. The answer to your question and prayers will occur during the springtime. Prior to that season, you'll benefit from the many blessings that your wishes have already attracted. And I think you actually are going through this right now, Capricorn. So I think this is a right now energy. If not, you definitely are planning ahead for next year. But I think this is kind of a right now thing. Stay filled with faith and give any worries to the fairies because they can see behind the scenes and will ensure that your desires and blessings are on their way. Additional meanings for this card are a pregnancy, a birth, or an adoption will take place, or a project that you're starting will be successful, or to simply work with flower essences, or to plant a garden or spend time in one, or to open yourself to new beginnings. That could be this too, new beginnings. Dive into a fresh start is another one. And finally, spring cleaning your home or office can be rewarding, like spring cleaning. Beautiful stuff, Capricorn. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.